Hello everyone, I hope you're well. So this message follows on from yesterday. So yesterday we were talking about how often do you reach out to a potential prospect before you give up? How many different forms of communication will you try and over what period of time before you say, do you know what, I'm going to move on? So I wanted to get into the detail of that just a little bit more. You know, it's very difficult to engage with people when they don't know you. And people engage in different ways, which is why it's really important to try like a multi-channeled approach, as we mentioned yesterday, whether that's phone calling, voicemailing, emails, something they've seen on social media, direct messaging, video messaging, text messaging, and so on. And you need to have what we call 7 elements to that sequence. So 7 different touches and obviously over a sustained period of time. Because obviously sometimes the first message that you send out doesn't quite hit the mark. You know, the more a prospect hears or sees your name, the more familiar you become, the more likely they are to engage. And it's even harder when people are risk averse. You know, a lot of people at the moment might be thinking, let's just sit tight and see what happens. So you need to be there at the right time. And that means that you need to try lots of different approaches. So we want to have like a process that's planned out. What does that look like? So initially I'm going to make a phone call, and then after a few weeks I'm then going to send a text message, and after that text message it's going to be a video message, and then it might be an email, and then I'm going to send a direct message. I might send something through the snail mail to them, you know, direct mail as well. I'm going to make sure that I'm connected with them on social media. What is your process? Do you even have a process? And more importantly, is it systemized? Is it happening automatically for you so that you don't need to think about these things? Because whilst your business is small and you have just a small database of people to remain in contact with, that's okay, but it's not scalable. So think about, what is your approach? How many different channels are you going to try? As I said, there should be 7 different. So what is your multi-channeled approach? How often, and is that systemized and automated? Be thinking about that, because it's extremely important. You're never going to be front of mind with people if they don't see and hear things from you regularly. That's what breeds that familiarity, and that's what will compel someone to engage. Okay, reach out to me if you want to talk about it a little bit more, what systems we use, etc., to have that automation in place. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.